What's going on, guys? Ryan here with Jedha Patrol. Today we're going to turn our baseball bat display cases into a showcase for glow-in-the-dark pops. If you have not seen baseball bat display cases used for Funko Pops, this is an amazing way to display them if you like to take them out of the box. These guys right here, I'll put a link in the description below. Typically, you can find them at Michael's, you can find them at Hobby Lobby, and they always have them on sale, like always. So you can get these things for like 25, 30 bucks, pretty much year round. Just look for the sale. They typically have them on the price tag of like 60 bucks. Don't ever pay that. They're always on sale. So pick these up. I picked up 4 of them. You can stagger them like I've got here. I thought it was a cool way to do it. But that's where you can get these guys. All right, guys, like I said, we're going to turn 1 or 2 of these into glow-in-the-dark pop displays. I'm not sure how many we're going to do, but I've got some materials you need to know about, so let's talk about those. First, you need these LED lights. This is the LED strip lights, UV black lights. You can get these on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description below. You're going to want these. They're $16 shipped if you've got Amazon Prime. And essentially all it is, guys, is LED strips. And these are just happen to be UV colored. There's an on-off switch, so we're gonna have to wire that up. But we're gonna have to drill some holes in the back of the display cases, run these around, turn them on, see how it goes, and then we're gonna figure out how we're gonna hide the wires and all that kind of fun stuff. So let's get to it. All right, guys, so doing some quick measurements, I believe we're gonna have enough lights for 2 of these shelves. Now, you can buy lights in longer lengths. I just happen to buy one in 16-foot length. I think that's going to be enough. The only thing we're going to figure out is how we're going to run the wires up through the power outlet, because you got to have power, and you want to hide that. You don't want to look crazy. And then how you're going to light it from, how you're going to hide the cable from box to box. So we're going to figure that out, but I think we got enough for 2. If it looks how I think it's going to look, we might have to do the other 2, but I don't know if I have that many glow-in-the-dark pops. So comment down below, let me know if you've got enough, because I don't know if I do. You can fit between 11 and 14 pops in these cases, depending on how wide they are. All right, guys, so I've got the shelf off of the wall. You can see it just mounts with 2 screws, and you level them. It's not a big deal with that. I've got to decide where I'm going to put the holes for this thing. So at my place, I've actually got the outlet sitting right here, so the light's going to run up this side. So I actually want it to come up, so the left side of this one, and I'm gonna trap the light around here. We're gonna go up to the next one. So instead of with these cabinets, guys, you can drill anywhere. Obviously, you don't want to drill the glass. I'm gonna drill in the back. That's kind of where I'm gonna put the hole. The inside is pretty dark. I don't think we're gonna have any issues with that. You could put a hole in the side, but I feel like if you wanted to take this out, you could pretty much cover that hole with felt, and you would never ever know there was a hole in it. So that's kind of where I'm gonna put this thing. Now I'm gonna have to hide the cable going up a little bit. We'll get like a runner or something to do that, but that's not really the big deal right this second. We're gonna go ahead and pop a hole in here. I've got a 3/4 inch bit. We're gonna pop a hole in here. We're gonna run the lights. We're gonna do a test, and then we'll go on to the next one. All right, so before I actually pull the double-sided tape off the back of this, I've just got some regular double-sided clear tape that I'm gonna use as a dry fit to make sure I got it the way I want it, and then before we pull the backing off of that, because once you peel that backing off, it's kind of a pain to get it stuck on, pull it off, that kind of stuff. So we're gonna just use this as a, see if it works. All right, so here we go, guys. I've got them taped to the side. I have not removed the backing on these things yet, but you can kind of see how I've got this thing going on. I've just got little tape to get it to where I want it to go. So I've actually ran it from this hole we drilled earlier in around this side, right, up and back here. And then I'm gonna drill a second hole, or I might just use the same hole, might be what I do, and just go out the back, and then we'll run it up to this second. Okay, fast forward, we actually had to come to Lowe's and pick up something to hide those wires, because that's going to drive me insane. Now, it might not bother you, but it absolutely is going to bother me. So I'm going to get some strips to hide those things. Let's go get them and get rid of those wires. All right, guys, so we came over to the electrical section in Lowe's, Home Depot, wherever you want to be. I happen to be in Lowe's. And this is what we're looking for. We're looking for cord management right here. That's what we're hunting. And so I'm going to pick up this Raceway. This thing is like $5. That's all there is to it. Bam, right there. See that? It's $5, very simple. You could, if you've got multiple cables, you can get some wider stuff. You can spend 15, 20 bucks, you can get all fancy. For me, I'm just trying to hide one little LED light. And so this is actually gonna be enough to hide the cable for the power and the light between the 2 boxes. So for $5, I'm gonna solve that problem and eliminate crazy lights. So let's get back to the studio, let's install this, and see what we end up with. All right, guys, we're back from Lowe's, and I just cut that strip to fit right in between here. As you can tell, it looks pretty good. I like the way it looks right there. Just a little wire covering there, because the wire going up and down was just going to drive me nuts. Also, I had to cover that strip of light there with electrical tape, black electrical tape, because I tried it without it and it was just glowing through that white plastic PVC piece, and that was going to drive me nuts. So I actually electrical taped that, covered it. Then I covered it with this. I may paint that the color of my wall here. I may do that at some point. I'm just not feeling it today. But I also went ahead and ran a runner down the bottom. Let me get this little cabinet thing out of the way. I ran it down the bottom here, and there it is. So I just ran it straight down. Here's a switch. Now I do plan on getting a wireless switch for this one like I have on my other wall, but for right now I think that's going to be pretty good. So it's just a power switch right there, and that's pretty much it. So here it is, guys, cleaned up, and it looks pretty much like it did in the beginning, right? Nothing crazy. You really can't tell anything special about it until we hit the switch.
For the record, been a little too nice to y'all. Now I gotta up price on y'all. Snake eyes on dice for y'all. Shoulders on ice for y'all. A6 all the hate. I won't get a ball today. Got lost in the ball and A's. I'm flipping the bars, I'm flipping the on record, off record. I still count wins when they got it. On record, off record. I let them take advantage. I was wildin'. On record, off record deals. Tell them talk to Colin for the quote. On record, off record. I still want the act, not the ghost.
So that's it, guys. I've got it built. I've got it cleaned up. It looks amazing. I think so. Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on this. And let me know, I've got these 2 cabinets here. Should I go ahead and do all 4? Should I just go ahead and just do them all and have a huge glow-in-the-dark wall? I don't know. Maybe I ought to do that and just get some more lights. Obviously, I'm gonna have to get some more glow-in-the-dark pops. So comment down below which glow-in-the-dark pops I ought to get to put in this display. And let me know which ones are your favorite. I'd love to hear about that, guys, because I'm always looking for some cool stuff. I think right now, these Star Wars pops, these Kylo and Ahsoka, it's pretty awesome. And obviously this Doctor Strange, he's pretty amazing as well. But I'm super excited about this. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, check the description for a link to all the products you need to build this. And I hope you have a great time displaying your pops, guys. I've got more display stuff coming. If you want to learn more about that, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button, comment down below. Let me know what your questions are about displaying your Funko Pops. And we'll try and answer them here on the channel. As always, guys, collect what you like. We'll see you next time.
On record, off record, I still count wins when they got it. On record, off record, I let them take advantage. I was wildin'. On record, off record deals. Tell them talk to Colin for the quote. On record, off record, I still want the act, not the ghost. For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to go, then it's done for you.